Aloha Sagittarius, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we'll be doing your monthly January tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart in regards to these videos. For the whole month of January, I will be offering 2022 tarot forecast reading specials. You can find out information about that on my Instagram, or you can send me an email. My Instagram and email information is down below. And lastly, if you would like to support my work, you can do so by sending me a tip or a donation with the links down below. Okay, Sagittarius. So the first card I'm going to go into is the Two of Swords. All right. So the Two of Swords, there's a lot going on with this card. Ultimately, this card is letting you know that you must make a decision or come to a conclusion that you will not turn back from, and that will alter the course of your current life path. This is talking about being at a crossroads on a threshold of making an important change for yourself, a change that you're probably very hesitant to make for whatever reason. Okay, so when we look at this card, we see this woman and she is blindfolded. So whenever we see a character that is blindfolded in tarot, that tells me that you are unwilling to fully step into the full truth and acceptance of this circumstance and situation. You're not willing to see it for fully what it actually is. The blindfolded symbolism is also telling me that you are unwilling to fully step into your emotional body, your intuitive self, due to what you may find. Her back face in the water is telling me that as well, and also telling me that you are neglecting that internal compass, that gut feeling. The way out is in. You have to step into your energy, step into the truth, and step into this situation. You can't continue to ignore it. Okay, so with the moon above her right there, that is telling us that things will be illuminated this month. You will no longer be able to look away from the truth because it's going to be put right in front of your face. This is a curtain being pulled back, truth being brought to the surface, hidden information coming to the forefront, and just you will no longer be able to ignore what is going on. Okay, and the Two of Swords can also speak towards a clash of wills, people bumping heads, people not willing to compromise. So therefore, you must be the one that creates the catalyst change for everyone else. With her in this protective stance, holding them swords like that, it's time to be more vulnerable towards yourself. Okay, it's time to put the swords down, because by you putting a wall up, it's really not helping the situation at all. It's actually just closing you off more. Okay, so let's get into what this could possibly be talking about, because you are receiving the Knight of Cups, okay, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So I would say, in the simplest terms to begin, this is going to talk about your family dynamics, what you experienced as a child, and how that has put you in less than acceptable situations when it comes to love. Okay, I would say that you really need to be careful with love interest this month in general, and just know that if you decide to get romantically involved with someone, or if you already are romantically involved with someone, that, you know, they say relationships are a mirror, right? That it's just going to be very triggering for you this month because of what you experienced in your childhood and within the family home, within the family dynamic. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, this is where I'm talking about love interest either coming into your life, or if you are in a relationship and having to be aware of that. The Knight of Cups is romance, love, dating, things like that in general. I would say that when it comes to this card, just within itself, to romanticize yourself, to practice self-love, even if you are in a relationship. Okay, and I would say to be careful with what people offer you during this time, because I would say it's not going to be what you think it is. You're going to have to really move beyond the surface of what is happening, okay, with this card and these cards in general. All right, so with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, obviously, this is family, okay? There's a mom, there's a dad, there's kids. Family dynamics, emotional attachments, spiritual attachments, what we were taught in the family home, what was projected onto us, what we were expected to be like or to do, what our parents expected of us, and how that has carried into your adulthood as a whole, and especially how you act and within your closest connections, especially romantic connections. This can go into outdated perspectives, ways of doing, ways of being that are no longer working for you. You're meant to heal, you're meant to transmute this month, and you're meant to really realize what the hell is going on and not romanticize the past either. Stop romanticizing the past. The Six of Cups talks about that specifically. The Six of Cups also talks about memories of childhood. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are working through some childhood traumas during this time. This might be a time where you're rectifying a relationship with a mom, a dad, or an important family member in general, maybe your own children, or even traumas coming back to your memory during this time, remembering, damn, I forgot I went through that. Maybe that's why I have abandonment issues. Maybe that's why I stay in relationships that are harmful to me, things of that nature. The Six of Cups is all about the inner child healing work. So I would encourage you guys to take time this month to go back to that 4-year-old, that 10-year-old, that 12-year-old, 8-year-old, whatever, that went through something, that may have been bullied, that may have been misunderstood, and tell that little child that they are now safe, they are protected, they are understood, and they're okay to express who they are because you are now there as an adult to bring about that healing. Okay, it's really powerful healing when you do stuff like that. And it's time for you guys to understand the reason for this season, okay? The reason why you've been going through the things you've been going through, I would say for the most part, has a lot to do with your earlier years of experience, okay? Especially family dynamics and things of that nature. Okay, so I'm going to leave that at that for you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful month.